JJ the CPA here. Hope you're doing well. Listen, we've got some new guidelines from the SBA for the self-employed, and I'm very excited and glad for it, just to know what is it. So here's the deal. Go to my website, jjthecpahelp.com, and on this website here, it's all free. You don't have to enter in any kind of information of yours. But down here, I've got this PPP calculation, sole proprietor and self-employed, and what that is a kind of a worksheet for you. So we'll open this up, and what I've worked out here is they've made it really super simple. You're going to just take 2019 Schedule C, line 31, boom, you're going to put that amount in there. You can divide it by 12 times 2.5. That's the loan. They've really made this simple. If you're a self-employed independent contractor, which means that you're not taking any expenses, therefore you don't have a Schedule C, you're basically going to add up all of your 1099s, you're going to divide it by 12, and you're going to take it times 2.5. Bada boom, bada bing. Now, if you are somebody that has employees and you are self-employed, okay, so you have employees and you're self-employed, well, then you're going to go to the worksheet and you're going to figure out what the payroll cost is for your employees, okay? And then you're going to add here what you determined up here, okay? What does it mean? What is here and what is here, JJ? This right here, the sole proprietor, that's right up here. It's going to be line 31 divided by 12 times 2.5. That's your figure. And then if we go here, I've got two different worksheets that you can use. I've got PDFs as well as the Excel. So if you're going to go on 12 calendar months, this would be if you have employees. I repeat, this would be if you had employees and you were self-employed. So you work through this calculation. I've got other videos on it right there. Look at this. There's a video right there you can click on my website, jjthecpahelp.com, and I literally walk you through these right here. Okay? But what I'm getting at is when you are looking at the amount that you get to include as a sole proprietor, it's your net Schedule C, line 31, boom, divided by 12 times 2.5. You carry that number down here, okay? So that's how much you're getting for your net. And then if you have employees, you're going over to that other spreadsheet that I just showed you on my website, and that is in essence just the cost from your employees, okay? So then you're going to add those things together here, okay, and divide it out, and then times 2.5, all right? So bottom line is they've made it super simple. And if we're looking here, if you're like, well, hey, JJ, what's the Schedule C? Well, I'm going to have a video coming out here shortly on how do you prepare a Schedule C, which I've never done before, and I don't recommend you do, but nonetheless, we are in a situation where houses are burning down, and therefore we need to get after preparing stuff, even if your folks are not ready or around. But there's that Schedule C, profit and loss from a sole proprietor, okay? And what's line 31? Bada boom, bada bing, right there. Net profit loss. If you're a loss, you don't qualify. So there's your number, right? You grab that number, you come back over here, you click on that, you're going to take that right there, divided by 12 times 2.5. All right, got to have the Schedule C. Also my website here, I have got a list of the documents that you're going to need. I updated this for sole proprietors. Okay, this is what you're going to need right there. Sole proprietors, you're going to need a 2019 Schedule C for the line 31 period, the end. That is what the SBA is requiring. That's what your bank should be requiring, and only that, period, the end. And they're going to want your 2019 1099 miscellaneous, if you have them, because note we've got an or here. Your 2019 invoice, a bank statement from 19 that just shows that you were in business, and they want to see a 2020 invoice, a 21 bank account or bank statement, or some kind of record to show that you were in business on 2/15/2020. So they're going to need something from 2019 and 2020 to show that you were in business, but the number, period, the end, not from a P&L. not from the last 12 calendar months, but from 2019 Schedule C. Hey, JJ, will my Schedule C count if I go with it for 2018? No, got to be 2019. What if I haven't done my Schedule C yet? Well, get yourself going on getting a Schedule C. I'm going to walk you through in another video here. I'll put a link in this one on how to prepare a Schedule C, which I don't like that I'm having to tell you how to do that from the standpoint of you need your professionals, but professionals are home. Why? Because we have the coronavirus crisis going on. People aren't around, but you need a Schedule C. SBA said you don't have to have filed the Schedule C, but here's the key. Whatever you hand in for this PPP needs to be what you're going to file with your tax return. Now, is that ludicrous? Is that, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Well, listen, your house is burning down, so you're going to either figure out how to get out to the fire hydrant and hook up a hose, okay? It's just a gardening hose, it's just extra big, and you got to do something special and make, take something off and put it in, right? You're going to figure it out because your house is burning down, right? So on a Schedule C, you're going to figure it out, okay? Now, can you go from softwares? Yeah. I'm not going to recommend them because I don't even know which ones there are. I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. I use CPA for grown-ups, or I use tax software for grown-ups, but that's for grown-ups that understand the tax law, where a lot of those other softwares, they're going to guide you through it, but I'm not giving you any recommendations. Do not, okay, go to the corner store, even if they're open. Don't go to the corner store and hire that group, okay, to do it unless in there is somebody that says, I've been practicing for more than 3 years. Unless it's a CPA, unless it's an EA, okay? Just because somebody is there and says they can prepare your return, okay, doesn't mean that they can. So I know that this will be a time where you go, you know what, I'm going to have somebody else prepare it. If they're open, okay, that's not necessarily your solution. It might almost be better to do online software, okay, in this pinch to try and figure out. Because all you're trying to do is Schedule C, you're just putting income, okay? You're figuring out what your income is right there, okay? And then you're just listing out your expenses, okay? The biggest thing that typically everybody's got to figure out is, what's my mileage, okay? Well, I'm going to walk you through that, okay? If you bought some assets and you got some complicated things to it, then yeah, you're going to probably need someone to help you, but this is not the time that you're going to be able to go knock somebody's door down and run into their house and tell them that, I'm sorry that there's a coronavirus going on here, but you, Mr. CPA, you, Mr. EA, you, Mr. Tax Preparer, I'm now in an emergency. I need to get this loan. I'm running out of money. I need this money. Too bad. Okay? You're going to need to do it yourself. You need to get some software. You're going to need to figure it out. Okay? Well, if it's too hard, then don't go get a PPP. Okay? Go get an EIDL. Or go get unemployment. Not even saying that those things are bad. All I'm saying is you got to have a Schedule C, period, the end. They're not going to accept anything else. You may not be able to have your person help you right now, okay? They're not there. The staff's not there, okay? Now it is your problem. So grow up, okay? I'm having fun with you. But for those of you who are like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Go buy a software, okay? Am I recommending you use a software? Hell no. You need to use a professional, but they're not available right now. So do you just let the house burn down? Because you can't have the firefighters come? Would you rather have a firefighter put the house out? Yeah. Okay. Where are the firefighters? Well, okay. Where's your tax? They're locked up. They're at home. Maybe they can help you. Maybe they can't. But you need to do this right now. The money's running out. So check out the other video, but there is the calculation. It comes from a Schedule C, period, the end. They made it simple. Also on my website here, I've got listed right here where it says SBA Guidance 414. So click on that puppy, and this is the official guidance that came from the SBA. If you want to read through that, kind of talks through what it is that you can and cannot do, kind of talks through the calculations, and get ready to give you a video on how do you determine how much of your self-employed PPP money, sole proprietor money from the PPP, is considered payroll. Because there's the, how do I pay myself? How do I show it? I'm going to show you. I'll have a link in this video as well. I've got a playlist called PPP Self-Employed. That's where you need to go. Playlist for that. Go to JJ the CPA Help. It's all for free. Here to help. Here's the deal. Figure it out and get those documents in, because it's going to go fast. Okay? You have no time to wait. There's nothing else that you need to be working on. There's not. It's this. Okay? Not doing a PPP, get the EIDL. But check it out right now. If you're sole proprietorship, you don't have any employees, it's $1,000. EIDL is only SBA.gov. Can you get the federal unemployment? Yes. Can you do both? No. So you need to figure it out. It may not even be worth to do the PPP if you have very low Schedule C income. If you don't want to risk having to do a Schedule C and then messing up or having to file something with the SBA that now you're stuck filing with the IRS, then check out the unemployment. $600 a week, okay, adds up. If you have a serious amount of net Schedule C, then yeah, you're going to want to figure out the PPP. Is it one size fits all? Is this the best scenario? No, we're in a crisis, right? So for those that are wanting to make comments about that you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't recommend that, okay, we have to remember is we've got houses on fire right now, okay? Okay, I've never in 28 years, I've never put together a video, I've never recommended anybody prepare their own Schedule C, but you have to have it if you're a sole proprietor to get a PPP. Follow? You have to have it. So I'm going to give you some shortcuts in the sense of here's all you got to figure out, but you're going to be stuck with whatever it is that you come up with on that Schedule C, but at least you can have someone walk you through it, at least get to a number. All right, check out the next video. Check out the playlist, which is PPP Self-Employed, jjthecpahelp.com, all kinds of resources, even above and beyond the PPP. So here I am, JJ the CPA, ready to help, rolling up our sleeves. All right, hey, listen, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. I'd really, really appreciate it. Have a great night, day, week, whatever it is, but let's get some PPP money if it makes sense for you. And if it does, let's do it. Let's get her done. If not, then figure it out. Get the EIDL. If not, then get you some unemployment. But it's time to get money in the door. Let's do it. Okay? No more looking left. No more looking right. No more questions. Here it is. Go to that website. Figure it out. I got lists. I got checklists. I got the application on there. I got the You're done asking questions. Okay? You're going to figure this out and you're going to get her done. Okay? You're not going to worry about what everybody else is doing. You're not going to check on Facebook. You're not going to ask questions to everybody else. You're going to figure this out and go get you some PPP money, because I'm telling you right now, it's going to be gone. Okay? It's going to be gone. They're talking about this other $250 billion. That's to borrow. Okay? Most likely. That's not the forgivable stuff. You need to get it in. All right. Hey, talk to you soon. Thank you so much. JJ the CPA. Out. You can tell it's late. It's late.